He spent 2 years trying to win her heart, a sculptor named Serafina, whose ambition was as sharp as her wit. Elias wasn't born with charm. He learned it, all for her. He learned pottery to share her passion, fixed her aunt's leaky faucet at a family gathering, and even sold his beloved motorcycle to fund a gallery opening she desperately needed. Each sacrifice was a test of his devotion. When she finally confessed her love, he felt like he had conquered the world. Their life was a masterpiece, he thought. He championed her art, and their small apartment became a sanctuary. But as her fame grew, Serafina grew restless. She started spending more time in the city, meeting with powerful agents and patrons. One rainy day, she announced she was leaving. "This life, it's too small for me now," she said, packing expensive new clothes. "I've met a critic in New York who can open doors." Elias was shattered. "I gave up everything for us," he cried. Her reply was cold. "That was your choice." The click of the door latch echoed the end of his world. In New York, Serafina rode a wave of success, believing Elias was just a stepping stone she had outgrown. Her new connection, a volatile critic named Julian, promised her a solo show. But one evening, Julian, in a fit of rage over some forgotten sketches, slashed her centerpiece canvas. "You are nothing without my guidance," he snarled. The next day, she read an article where Julian praised another artist, a young man who had sold his prized possession to fund his first show. "Now that is devotion," Julian said, oblivious to the cruel irony. The words hit Serafina like a physical blow. She realized she had abandoned the one man who truly believed in her, all for a gatekeeper who had just slammed the door in her face. Humbled and desperate, she drove back to their old apartment, clutching the spare key like a promise. But the apartment was different. The gray walls were now a warm yellow. Her sculpting tools were gone, replaced by a carpentry workbench. And there was Elias, looking happier and more relaxed than she had ever seen him. "Elias," she whispered, her apology dying in her throat. "I came back. New York was a mistake." He looked at her, his eyes clear and steady. "I sold the pottery wheel and started building furniture. Turns out I like working with wood." He paused. "And the yellow paint? It was my girlfriend's idea." She said the gray was too cold. The word girlfriend shattered her last hope. He explained that he'd moved on, that his self-worth was no longer tied to her approval. He had built a new life for himself. As she stood on the threshold, Serafina understood her true karma. It wasn't a ruined career. It was the unbearable sight of his peace, knowing the love she thought she could always reclaim was now utterly, irrevocably gone. Follow for more meaningful stories. Like, share, and subscribe to Short Story Alley.